What is up, Overwatch Odyssey fans and friends? Welcome back to what we have the opportunity of Season 3. We have got an awesome matchup for you tonight. We have got the Wild Beavers going up against Chronically Late, and I'm excited to see what these two teams bring. We have some familiar faces on the side of Wild Beavers, and we have an all-new to the Odyssey team, Chronically Late, hoping to make a big impact here in the first match of the season and of their time here in the Odyssey. On the mic tonight, commentating for us, we are going to have Killer Queen on the mic for casting. Killer Queen, what's going on?
How's it going, Zorn? It's great to be here.
Yeah, excited to have you back here in the casting booth, and I'm excited to see these two teams compete. Is there anything you're looking forward to most in this matchup? I know we have some limited information to work with, but...
I'm looking for dive. I want to see dive all night, all day, all night. I want dive. Hey, that's it. All I want is some dive.
I want to see some dive. Alrighty. Well, we hopefully will see some. We did see some Winton hours here in some career profiles, so hoping to look and see that. But of course, we cannot progress any further without introducing our other commentator for tonight. We have got Fogsy on the mic. Fogsy, how's it going?
I'm great. I'm very excited to see these two teams go at it.
Yeah, it should definitely be a good match, but I'm going to turn things over to the both of you. We are going to be starting on Nepal here in just a moment.
Okay. Sounds good. Good matchup here today with the Contenders division, correct? What are your thoughts here, Fogsy? Just from the views of it, just names alone, who you got?
You know, Chronically Late, they were on time, so I feel like they've got the disadvantage here not being on their home turf, you know. So I'm going to go with the Wild Beavers this time.
Wild Beavers are the team that have already, at least few of them, have already played here in the Odyssey League. So they are no stranger to how we do things here.
Yeah, experience definitely plays a big role. And especially when you're comfortable playing while being as a unit.
Some people go ahead. Sorry.
I know you said you wanted to see some dive, but I'm partial to see some rush here on this map. And it looks like we might.
We're both getting what we want from from the looks of it here.
What's your favorite animal?
Yeah.
Well,
It's an interesting.
I really like tree frogs.
We got a Rhine,
I didn't expect anyone to
Poor
ask.
Sim, Juno, Moira coming from the side of the Wild Beavers.
Interesting. Already getting the Sim TP, and someone you and I know does not, you know, does not hit that very often. But looks like both teams here are doing the Sim TP out as we start the first point of Nepal.
Off to a good start.
Teams seem to fill each other out here. We got DRK and Helldiver on a flank here. For a setup, I assume. Just a whole lot of feeling out from the looks of it so far. Nobody's really full engaged yet as Nova goes down to Anon. It looks like Chronically Late is finishing this team fight up. As Helldiver goes down, you take a slight disadvantage.
Yeah, you do have to be careful of that Ryan and his ability to just anchor down on the point. Even when you're down one or two players, you know, that shield can really just eat up a lot of time trying to get him out of there.
And it looks like that's what Elwolf did there. Pretty much just delayed everything that the Chronically Late had to say to them. Just delayed their whole team fight. Took the point first. See how team fight 2 goes here between Chronically Late and the Beavers. We got an early setup. Ema going to the left here with Anon. A late DRK here on point. one support down here. Got ults out on both sides. Pulse goes out. Helldiver goes down, and I'm going to assume here that that was enough for this team fight to be over. One for two on the ults there, I believe, and they take the win. Nova's down, Nailix is down. It looks like we got a big response here. Shatter goes down.
Yeah, Shatter down. I don't think it's connected.
It appears to be just Ryan. I don't think he's going to be able to delay much more.
No, I don't think so. I was hoping to see a little bit of a boop off the map there just to finish it out. Yeah, I think the slow and steady picking him apart with you know, the pulse bomb coming out early. He's already close to another one.
I do like the approach that Chronically Late has here with the dive here. I just want to see a little more coordination from them. I think they can very much bring this back here. As Disciple dies here early, it looks like we're gonna back out here on the side of the Beavers. Helldiver does not care that they're backing out here. He wants to take it to him.
Into the main door. I think with the TP coming out, yep.
TP left straight to point. How are they going to respond with ult? This looks like it's a pretty big ult dump here. Let's see who takes the advantage here. We get one down on the side of Beavers. This is, I believe, every ult on the field. Pulse one does go down, but in response to dead, it's still very even. This is anyone's fight right here. The Beavers managed to flip it back, and they secure the point.
Yeah, I think that was a really good play from the Beavers there. With the Sim TP onto point, you want to get your Ryan onto point as quick as possible, just to have him anchored down and put pressure on their Winston to, kind of rush and look for a dive to stop something and make something happen, but it just never came through.
Their response to this dive is very, very smart here. Now, this point I feel is going to be a little bit harder on the Reinhardt. There's a lot of transition here that's not very easy without your Sim. So let's see how they're going to manage to keep up with the dive here on this very, very open map here on second point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round.
Oh, we're losing the Reinhardt here to our Domina.
Switching over to the Domino.
And Mizuki as well. We lost Moira from Mizuki here. I do like that pick here. It's a very, very good counter for Winston. Bit of a bunker here. TP to right side a little bit here from Sim. A lot of great pressure from the side of the Beavers here. We have Tracer on a good wraparound here as we even it up.
Sandra wanted to take that left side angle on the high ground by the Mega Pack, but got picked off. I thought they were going to get that space for free.
It's not allowed, and they get walked backwards by Late Chronicle here. Sorry, Late Chronicle. Apologies. It's a little bit of early damage for the Sojourn here.
Back to their original comp. Which,
Go ahead. Slow walkout here with the Rhine here. All full team together walking top side. We have a pulse bomb coming up. If I had to guess, we're gonna flip at some point here. There's the whole team flipping to the left side here, but it looks like a big ring around the rosies from both team here.
And that's what you don't want.
You do not. They just gave up point for free here. That was not something that was not ideal.
Smart play for them to drop down into little bunker area.
Winston doing
Get Eldwarf
his
on
best
the
relay.
point.
Ult coming out from the side of Beavers here.
Eldwarf making a sacrifice for his team.
Was enough for them to
Desperately
take the
trying to get that
point.
Winston out of there.
But it seems like, yes, Winston's going to come right back in to contest, and they're going to flip it pretty quick here. Still holding that pulse bomb. We're probably going to look at an early pulse here, but we have both support ults on the side of Beavers here, so we'll see early pick on the side of Nima here.
DRK and Nima. Perfect pressure.
Excellent execution. There's a pivotal tool as well. They no longer have their sim TP for a quick flip here, so now they have to wait. Looks like they're gonna go on the outside here. Will they get a contest here?
Rush it in. Yep.
Big slam hits no one. Very even fight here. Oh, we canceled the pin, I believe.
It's a thing, yeah. It's unfortunate.
We're still holding pulse here. Yep, there's the pulse on the Rhine. That's the team fight here. 1-1 going into map 3 here. Very, very close fights here.
Yeah, I think honestly that that early pick onto Nilox was just pivotal into getting that win there. You had Nima putting pressure onto him, gets a quick rail shot to the body, puts him low, and then DRK tries to force him in. They just both pinch him. Had nowhere to go.
Another strong point for the Winston comp here. We'll see if we'll have any changes here. Naillox and Sergey seem to be swapping.
I like the Pharah. I think they're gonna go for the TP and then swap to the Pharah maybe.
I would like to see that prop. That would be a pretty good response here. We have a Freya on this opposite side, so no more Tracer. Looks like we're gonna go back to Freya after the TP.
All that matters is what we do here. So let's win this.
No, coming out on
Xion. So we're keeping the sim on the side of Beavers here, but Chronically Late is on a Xion this time instead of a Tracer. Interesting swap here.
I don't hate it. I've seen the Xion being played. It's both a hit scan and a flex. It all just depends on how they're playing it.
It's 3 down for the Beavers here. It's looking like a team fight win, but Ryan is still standing strong. Takes down. Team fight is over here. We got a cap here on the side of Chronically Late. Let's see if they're gonna hold it. We got a massive swap over here with the Beavers. Onron, Pharah, and Mercy. So look, we're gonna see a bit of pharmacy here.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like your Ryan's gonna desperately need at least speed or TP.
Yeah, this is an interesting decision being made from them. Ryan gets a pick on the Xion, so
Big Ben.
Winston's getting absolutely melted by this Onron. Aggressive play by Ryan here to take as much space as possible. Gets out and lives. Naillox getting picks on the Pharah. And they flip it back. Very, very quick.
He's chasing. He wants more. He's hungry.
Point cap was not enough for him. He wants the win. He wants the team kill here.
Yeah, he wants that. This is the kind of position where Ryan is best. I mean, he's just got one angle to worry about. Once he starts having to look around, once he gets shoved by that
Big slam.
Big slam.
Takes a nuclear amount of damage, but it does not matter. Naillox goes down to the Ash here. It looks like we just have a bit of a panic swap to a hit scan here for Nima. I think the Sojourn was doing well enough.
Yeah.
Naillox is doing great at just getting eyes in the sky on him. Even if he isn't killing people, the eyes in the sky is very important. Jay isolates the Ash here on the left side.
Falcon responds to the rush.
Onron has gone down here on the left side. But there's a response with Anon dead. He's back to being even. Big ult from the Pharah.
Big
Takes
garage. Res comes out.
Right back in it.
The swan song from the Mercy to get the res off.
Hema in a heated battle with Nilox here on the left side. Nilox goes
Barely
down.
makes it out.
Beavers are keeping this point capped as they finally have to back off. Ryan is right back in. Interesting decision. He goes down.
He wanted to live with honor, die with glory,
That he did.
and he did. Ult economy is looking about even here. I think the Xion ult is going to be something they're going to have to worry about. But if you play
The
around it, you
shadows.
try to pay attention to it.
The Shatter could potentially win this game for them. They need to get the Lucio in this Shatter, or it's all for naught. Lucio does have a big response for the Shatter. Rico lives the ult.
Amron also
Big
barely
slam.
makes it out on the Winston.
No pin. Oh, because he pinned in. They're still very low over there on the backside. Now, Onron cleaning up pretty much everyone.
They're just going to shove him. They want him off that point. They're going to chase him around. Get the Benny Hill theme playing right now.
All Winston can do here is delay. Anon dies with the in pocket. Never mind, gets back just in
He is
time.
coming.
It's Winston. Line is down. This is very, very winnable for Chronically Late here. Onron goes down. I believe they took it here.
It's looking to be.
Bara goes down.
Nice.
Yes, they took it. Great beat from Anon to get the full team rushed in.
A Hail Mary. That's why we practice our rollouts, boys.
Let's see if there's
Never know
any
when-
contest response. Very good early
Without
contest
speed,
here.
we're going to have to commit pin. And if he gets
Pin, pin.
surrounded,
Misses the contest, but walks in for it.
barely.
We're very grouped here. This is not looking good for the Beavers here. We get our ult canceled, and it's looking like a map to end here for Chronically Late
Oof.
as they take the second point to go up 1-0. The first
I
map
was
here.
not expecting that.
Nor was
watching
I.
I thought the way they adapted to the Reinhardt was honestly
Play of the game.
very impressive. Helldiver shoving that Reinhardt, just zapping him through the shield, and everyone else trying to just desperately look for an angle to get around that shield, and that's really tough when you're a Reinhardt and you gotta look 3 different directions.
It was a great decision from them. Valiant effort, but Eldwarf was not having it.
You got a Winston play of the game as well. So I guess you got what you wanted after all.
Did get what I wanted here, and I'm very happy.
Not expecting to see much Winston, but there he is. Doing a little bit of a twist like he's Chubby Checker.
I'm sure we'll have a great response here, map 2 for Chronically Late. They've
Yeah.
small adjustments, and they can very well take this away from the Beavers.
I don't think the Beavers are going to take it lying down, though. They definitely made some very educated swaps to try and really just find an answer. Map pick could really decide this, depending on these flavors of team comps that we're seeing here. You know,
Reinhardt is very strong right now on quite a few maps, so I don't think it's going to be all for them.
yeah. Seeing the Torb sim again gave me flashbacks to the old cheese comps of early 2025.
I believe so, yeah. Those turret comps are not fun to play into here, especially on a Winston dive here, just constantly being marked by a Torb turret, constantly running into Symmetra's turrets and having to clear them.
But he does do more damage to deployables now. We finally made that perk base get.
Very useful passive, very useful.
And I no doubt it was making a struggle for the Reinhardt as well. Because if I'm not incorrect here, it does do more damage to his shield.
I
while
believe
dealing damage to him.
so.
It's the triple entente, you know. He does more damage to his armor, does more damage to his shield, and does more damage to him with straight through the shield. So usually you're not telling Winston players to get in their face and zap them like that, but it's just a lot of pressure.
It's
And if
working
you've got
well
your
for
team
Helldiver.
supporting you, yeah, it was working very well.
Sojourn ban here on the side of the Beavers.
I could see the Sojourn ban being a difficult, you know, when the Sojourn finds that angle on the Reinhardt, he has to redirect his shield in the direction of the Sojourn, leaving him open to more fire from the rest of the team.
Nima was applying quite a bit of pressure on those angles into the back line of the Beavers here.
Yeah, I know second point's really a tough one for Reinhardt, so they tried to open on the Zarya, or not the Zarya, the other beam tank, the Domina.
Domina.
Yeah.
And then we got a Kiri ban coming out for the side of Chronically Late here.
That is, I like it, because they don't really need the Kiri. And to play that Lucio, they're gonna need to have someone who's a little bit more self-dependent. It's gonna kind of force them onto Moira.
They were playing a bit of Moira. I would like to see a little something other than the Moira here, though.
Yeah, I mean, I could see a Juno Mizuki.
Juno Mizuki would be great out here, especially if they're going to continue with this pseudo dive comp with the Tracer / Sion and the Winston. The Mizuki will play very, very well into that.
We got a Blizz World. I'm not sure which Chronix ban. And they banned Blizz World, which, you know, if I'm Chronic here and I'm wanting to play Winston, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, you're a bit more of a Winston connoisseur than I am, but Blizz World's not an unfun map to play on Winston.
It's a very fun map in my experience. Interesting. I'm not sure they're going to keep coming out on this Winston. They might be switching it up here, and we get a King's Row map pick
Well,
from the Wild Beavers, if that shocks anyone.
I cannot say I'm surprised. You know.
Looks like we're going to be getting a... we got some subs on the sides of Chronically Late here. Looks like we're going to be getting a brawl duel here, because Winston is not going to be too fun on this map into this Reinhardt.
Although if I do see it, and if it does work, I will be very impressed.
Oh, very.
You know, the Beavers just seem to have, for the first two maps, they seem to have just kind of a great rhythm going with the SimTP and King's Row. You know, it's one of the better sim maps in the game, and
Yes.
if they keep that rhythm, you know, with Eldorf playing the main melody, you know, like he's the saxophone, they're playing their sweet jazz, and keep that going. You know, I think that they might have an easy walkthrough win right here.
I don't think it's going to be too easy. I see some very good response here from Chronically Late against this this Rhine comp.
Yeah, I want to see this. I want to see this brawl mirror. I'm a big fan of the old King's Row. Maybe a Rhine duel for the H's.
Maybe a Rhine duel.
You always gotta love those mind games when you're both holding chatter.
Junker Queen is also back and available for them to be playing, so maybe we see a little bit of a Junker Queen walk out here.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't think Junker Queen's too bad here, but especially if they play like a hyper defensive comp. Junker Queen's gonna be tough to push on.
Mm-hmm. Believe you, sir. All over us. Yes. Okay. I'm interested to see the thought behind this swap here with Quet in on support. We'll see if we're coming out on a full rush with a Lucio here.
Yeah, that's what I'm predicting here. Because I didn't see much of a Lucio. Or, no, they did have a Lucio on
I believe that was Chronically Late side that had the Lucio.
Oh, it was. Yeah, so we might be able to see our Lucio specialist on the side of the Beavers here, and you know, I'm quite a fan of the Lucio on the attack here. I was not expecting that.
I wasn't either, and I'm a little shocked by what I'm seeing. It's looking like a bit of Junker Queen, which isn't very surprising, but Life Weaver. No, it was just for the pedal. Okay. Maybe
Okay,
not.
yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we do have Brig coming out, so maybe Brig on it looked like maybe it was Mizuki, or sorry, not Mizuki.
Yeah, we're seeing
Ruyan.
the Beavers with that hyper defensive comp, like I was talking about. The you got the Domina holding the choke, and you got Zen Ana, which is gonna make it real difficult for a Queen player to really sustain and walk through that choke.
Sierra and Torbjorn here just going to be standing back, dealing a metric amount of damage towards this Queen here.
Nima going for the swap off the Widow, I believe. Yep, onto Ash here.
So a good full wrap here on this right side. No Sim TP to take the full space, but they are already up and around. Ash Tracer does the full wrap here.
Going for the shout.
Don't make the jump.
Make the jump.
Corbin's turn has been readjusted to account for the Tracer on the back. DRK gets rid of the Tracer here, or gets rid of the troop turn here, sorry. Little damage being dealt, but they have completely pushed the Beavers off of the point as Nima drops the cap.
I like the way they're playing this, but I'd like to see Muddiver make the decision to step onto point and really try to force this cap.
And it seems like it's what's happening here as Dwarf walks at him. Just prevent the cap here. It looks like he's gonna go down here.
Oh,
It's great
anti.
from Nova.
That's the kind of stuff that's gonna make it playing Queen quite difficult.
As they take the first fight here. Beautiful execution from them to defend that.
Yeah, I was a little worried when I saw him backing down off the height, because it's really tough to retake. You know, when you've got that defender's advantage, you're losing it.
It looks like they're gonna go back for that right side walk around again. Let's see if they adjust their strategy here and get aggressive on the point
Marcus
quicker.
in a tough spot here. Oh, he gets up.
Just get out. Takes that mini, goes right back in on this Zenyatta. The backline is very low. There's one, there's two. It's a big advantage. Slap Tracer is Slap Tracer gets a weapon. Nihilux evens it right back out though. And they take the fight on the back of Sierra, killing 3.
Yeah. I know we're happy to see our queen, but I'd like to see our Reinhardt here. Honestly, I feel like a large portion of their struggles have been Helldiver just getting poked out here.
So that Sierra is dealing a lot of damage. Bob gets slept on point here. Big ult from Sierra potentially. Shreds Helldiver a good bit here. Bob does flip them around here. Nova goes down to die Helldiver here. We're not really contesting point though. It's looking like finally an executed team fight here for the Beavers, and they take it.
Dialogue's dueling the Tracer here. Possibly the only person who can make a play from behind.
Zen ults to contest here. We're on wall for a quick recontest. Interesting decision here.
And they lock
I'm thinking
in
a
the cap.
pretty big waste of our Zen ult here unless we're swapping off.
Yeah, I don't dislike the Zen, even though this is considered more of a brawl map. I think the long sidelines, especially on third point, can really be beneficial for Zenyatta. It doesn't look like we're swapping off.
We are getting the Reinhardt coming out here. Reinhardt in response to this Queen team here.
Let's see if Helldiver decides to make his move to challenge this Rhine duel. But I don't think we will.
I don't think we will either. He's having a lot of success here on this Queen. DRK goes down here. We got a Ray down on the field here. A lot of pressure here on the top, forced off by the Zen.
Oh, isolated.
Zenyatta applying so much
Shut
pressure
down.
to the backline.
That was a great pin by Old Dwarf. Isolating the Queen and just getting an early pick to force the team back. Now they get to take this choke on their terms.
It's gonna be very, very difficult into this Reinhardt. He can apply so much pressure here just by standing with that shield. Disciple seems to be hawking DRK here on the Tracer.
You can never forget about the Tracer.
Zen does go down to Tracer here. Great his first
Big
pick.
Queen ult.
Queen is slept.
Great sleep.
Big ult from Sierra potentially. Does not kill the Queen. It's looking like a pretty good advantage here.
Squeaking out on barely any HP at all. Back to full. Ready to fight again.
Takes Nima out the moment he gets around the corner.
30 seconds
Oof.
remaining.
It's a certified tank moment right there.
Arcade back on his off angles here. Let's see if we get some work done.
Get the payload on its way.
Quickly in on Sierra and Zen here. Disciple's having none of it though. It's taken out, unfortunately, but Helldiver is also down on main, so it's very even. Missed pulse here.
Antied in the back line.
Evened out. Bob is on the field. It's looking like Ash cleans it up.
I don't think they get a unless Sir J is looking for the sneaky recontest.
Zen is here. There is a chance.
Fortunately,
Sir J
it might
goes
just be a
down.
Sagger.
Ryan will come here to contest this point.
He does make it back in time.
We don't have anything for ult at the moment. Oh, and we see 9.
See,
Unfortunate. Oh, let's.
To 1. Switching sides.
Let's see if they push it up enough. Let's see if they can hold on defense here. 'Cause that C9 is
Initiating match.
Very unfortunate for them.
Yeah, DRK has been putting a lot of pressure on that backline, that very squishy backline. No Brig, no Ana, or no Brig, no Lucio, no Mizuki. No real way to scrap with that Tracer. So they constantly have to have their heads turned, and sometimes their your tank just gets left in the dust. But
It is looking like most of the time when DRK does take that off angle, it's left to the... It is a pretty dangerous moment for Mr. Eldorf here. Reinhardt is left very much on an island without his support looking at him.
the Juno Mizuki backline with the Sim TP. Oh, over to the Moira. I really did like the Juno Mizuki. I think I've seen a lot of plays come out of that chain. Very strong ability.
You know my
Moira,
opinion on that chain.
Yeah, that chain is... It's a hot topic to say the least.
Very, very.
Attackers incoming.
Looks like we got a lot of poke on over here with Drunkard Queen, which is an interesting decision.
Yeah, and they come out the left side, sneaking on the
think we're
point,
just
taking
gonna
as little
walk.
poke damage as possible, and we just push on
Walk
them.
straight up
Excellent.
with the Reinhardt. Greatly executed. Quickly walking them down. They had no clue what was coming at them. Dwarf is very low here.
Yeah, unfortunately losing that Moira to
There's a
Sable.
pin.
DRK forcing him to turn around. Yep.
DRK and Eldorf hold it down.
Very unfortunate. Great play. Great play by the Beavers there. That Sim TP was just brutal, and unfortunately, your Moira got knocked off the high ground.
Caught them off guard very quick.
I think they're gonna try and do this again.
Or something very similar. Ana is quickly being locked out. Full wrap around here. Ryan's getting very aggressive here, getting followed though. As they secure the point, we still have a major contest opportunity here for the Beavers. They do not go for it. They're gonna give them the point here. Do they have 5 minutes of defense in them?
I think if you're gonna get on any comp, you're gonna get it on a Pokemon. You know, that extra time of just bleeding them dry. But I think some sort of way to really just put pressure on the Reinhardt, like what the Winston was doing previously. That'll do it.
Very quickly takes out the Reinhardt in here. I mean, it looks like we're gonna have to back up a bit here. Beavers do not want to take this fight and get picked off before Ryan gets back. As Ryan pins straight onto point. Dynamite. TP to top, straight, quick drop. DRK is in the back line though.
Sim wall
Big
swing in the
pulse.
middle.
Top comes out. Big slam.
Sir J hiding from the Bob, trying to get this push.
A bit of an over use of ultimates here, but they do get the job done.
We need to take out that.
Yeah, I think if the tour honestly stays, I know tour can be a big struggle for a lot of Tracer players because you got that turret to deal with and you've got that shotgun. You know, a lot of damage coming out that you just might not expect. A big sleep.
Big ultimate from Queen here.
Big ult from the Queen. Yeah.
They push them back here. Great response to losing that team fight. They still have an ult advantage here. They could very well hold this off.
Fortunately for the Beavers, it was a quick loss, quick fight. You know, you really don't want those drawn-out fights when you're trying to play for time here.
Nilox is back on the Sierra here. I do like to see it. That's a lot of damage gonna come down.
Oh.
And again, there's Pulse. Two with
Early
Pulse. Boom!
Beautiful.
Up to the back line here. Maybe a little overzealous with the Sierra, sorry not Sierra, Yachty ult, but they do get it done.
Wow, what
They
a...
still have Nano, and Bob will be coming up.
Hello.
Yeah, DRK being the big playmaker here. Really being a thorn in the side of the Beavers here.
He did not take well to them playing Torbjorn 2 maps in a row. The Beavers still could come back on this one. It's very, very coordinated here on this wraparound. I don't think they should be going continuous here, though. We're taking a lot of unnecessary space. We're just fighting backwards at this point, but they could still get it done here. Disciple is very, very low on point. Here comes Bob. Disciple is down. Is Bob going to hold this off? Good pin.
Big pin.
Big slam.
Subsequent shatter.
As Ryan goes down. Another team fight win. DRK just slapping them around every time they walk around.
Yeah, he should be smiling at his monitor here. You know, doing a little hot dog. He's got the cheese and mustard for it.
He does. The saxophones are getting louder here for the sides of the Beaver. It is not looking good. They do have ults coming up though here. They could get this off. Early pick for Ryan here. The ult to keep up Reinhardt here. He goes back in. Helldiver is very, very low. Nano goes out to keep Helldiver alive.
Can't do much with the Nano.
Molten Core down to split the side up. Ana is very low. Sorry, not Ana. Yachty and Ana actually are still both very low. It looks like we're gonna have a good walk here for the Beavers.
This will come down to an overtime fight.
Absolutely.
If they can get a
Ana
quick reset.
might get executed. Ana gets executed crossing. That's not good for them. I don't know how that hits, but I mean it does. That did not. I'm sorry, but it was all for naught though. It looks like we're gonna get a
Eldorf is feeling it.
just walking
He's
him
feeling
forward.
it's his time. Blocking.
Ult was caught there.
Locked in the captain's son.
The RK goes down, and it's looking like we tie it up 1-1 here. Great execution on the Beavers there.
I will be your shield.
Play of the game.
Great effort from DRK here, though, on the Tracer. Beautiful execution. So many good plays. Just couldn't get it done. Eldorf was not having any of it.
A beautiful early fight pulls from Dark. Seemed like everyone got their moment to shine in that match.
Very much. Some great plays from everybody there.
Tying it up, looking to be a nice even match here.
Very even. Great first match of Odyssey this year. Going to map 3. 1-1. Or sorry, 1-all.
You know, I was seeing, especially with those sim TPs, Nima getting left on an angle there, really able to open up opportunities for the team to walk into point. And then Dark just capitalizing. You know, Nima would force them. They're doing a classic hit scan with a Tracer duo. You can see those guys have a lot of synergy. I've been seeing it every match.
It does look like they all play together pretty often here. As we get a sim ban coming out, was expecting it to come eventually.
Yeah, it's the Achilles heel of any comp that just really, really focuses on one character. Because you just can't quite replace a sim TP.
Not at all. Let's see how they adjust with their... Seems to be pretty much rush only from the side of the Beavers now that they have no Symmetra.
I haven't seen much Lucio. I've seen a lot of Juno here, but boy, when that sim goes away, sometimes you really wish you had speed all the time.
You gotta look for an answer there, and I think Lucio should be that answer for them, but we'll see how they respond and what they're gonna come up with here on map 3. Winston ban from the side of
Winston ban.
the Beavers here. Great choice. Not happy about it, but great choice.
Yeah. They were looking to ban a DPS, so I think they were gonna go for that Tracer ban. So the sim ban really does more than just shut down their main team comp. It also protects their the hot hand right now, Dark.
Mm-hmm. It was a great protect ban for them. I think he's gonna come out here no matter what map gets selected and just put on a show.
Hot take here. I'm a big fan of push as a game mode. I think it's just one of those, secretly very strategic games where it's not about the bot, it's about the payload, or it's about the objective that the bot is pushing, and playing around that is just, it opens up a lot of opportunities for compositions to play. You can play out just about anything on a push map.
Yeah, if I'm Chronically here, I think I'm gonna wanna. Wait. Is it Esperanza? I believe is the push map, correct?
Yes.
That's I think where I'm gonna go here. Because I believe they do have the map pick here. I believe that's where I'm gonna want to go.
Yeah, Esperanza's a favorite Winston map for me, but unfortunately they cannot play the
it's
Winston
just great.
here.
Great dive in general.
If we're wanting to play that Junker Queen, then Colosseo would be the go-to.
Colosseo is an excellent pick. They do come out on Colosseo here, so it is looking like we're gonna get that Junker Queen comp coming back out.
Just a lot of opportunity for knives. Really big ults in that mid fight.
A lot of sections, very open strips here, very good sections for that queen ult.
And since I know it was quite a while ago at this point, but the glass getting removed allows Queen to play those corners and really not have to worry about having a not having a shield. Really save that shout for when you need it.
Take some great angles, excellent space. Get those picks without having to waste shout just to get in.
But I would be getting a little nervous if I was the Beavers here, because not only is this good for the Queen, this is very good for the Tracer.
He has shown here on the Tracer that they can be a one-man army.
You say one-man army, but I think it really comes down to just the ability to look for those opportunities. And I think that's what makes a great Tracer player, is not trying to force it, really just to take what you're given.
He has been given quite a few opportunities here. Taking very great advantage of each and every one of them.
And that big double pulse bomb. No Ficus is here.
No Ficus is here.
No
We're
Ficus.
hitting our pulse bombs today.
the plants are safe. For now.
For now.
Arriving at Coliseo.
We take
Initiating
our
launch.
game to Italy. Or, right? Is that where? Yeah, right.
A gladiatorial battle for the ages.
Very, very interested to see what we're gonna come out on here. Seems like both maps we've had just very mixed up of comps here, but I think we're gonna see something similar to that last map here for both teams.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, I'm seeing the queen here. You know, the queen, the Lucio, the Kiri. I mean, great comp, very standard. Nothing too crazy, nothing too cheesy here. With the Domina coming out, I know it seems
5,
that shield
4,
is really gonna help with that first fight.
1.
Just shutting down the poke from the Sojourn.
In 30 seconds.
I do very much like this pick for Mailux here with the Onron. Put on a show on that first map with the Onron on third point. We'll see if we can have a great response here. Mailux gets taken out very quick. Advantage already on the side of Late. Getting backwards. Another pick.
Man.
Just taking crazy advantage here. Keeping the pressure on here. I don't know if the Domina pick here was a great pick from the side of the Beavers here. I think we should go back and reassess our opinions here.
Yeah. I think we're gonna wanna. I don't know. I think the slow approach is not the answer here when you've got the hot knife chopping at your sides.
Back at the Reinhardt here. Just the infinitely better choice. They need to take their fights with Tracer here. Very, very strategic. Great walks.
There's that Torb turret.
Swing up
Man,
Thorn into the side of the RK. The RK still takes Torbjorn out.
DRK, yeah.
Nailux goes down to Nima
Systematic
here.
thing.
It's only a matter of time until this team fight's over again. Great pen. Kiriko down, but Disciple goes down and it's just Ryan here. Pins in, honor and glory. Taken out finally.
Yeah, DRK, I mean, first thing, every fight he's just looking to just melt someone, you know, like a hot cheese fondue. And
Taking
he's
it to them.
oof.
DRK is letting them know. Great pen from Eldorf here. Great start to the team fight for the Beavers here. Nima and Nailux take each other out here, but it looks like we have advantage here for the Beavers. Finally find their footing here.
Helldiver and Dark trying not to get picked, but trying to stay in position.
Let's get moving.
Dark really wants to get rid of that Torb turret early, so he can look for those opportunities when they come.
Really wants to get in. Gets spotted by the
Shylock's
far
marking
zone.
him. Shatter comes out, pins on Nima.
Nailux is about to get taken out by Tracer. Nailux is dead. There's a great potential here for Queen and Tracer here to take some aggressive angles here. And they do just that. They're in. Jago goes down, Disciple goes down, Nova goes down, Ryan goes down, and it's just a quick response. taking it right out of the hands.
And because of those early
with
swaps
Rush.
that Beavers had to make, their ult economy is really not looking good here.
Very bad here.
You're coming up on both your support ults, but Chronically Late has already got all of their ults pretty much except for that Kitsu that they just used.
Tracer was looking for pulse bomb here. Nima takes Disciple out here. Nova's about to go down. Alex is down. Nova does get out. Finally gets taken out by Tracer here. Nima taking over with this railgun. 1, 2, 3. Count them up, Nima.
I mean, excellent to play with that overclock. Very costly fight for them though. Coming back equal on the ult economy.
Looks like it is a big advantage here for the sides of Beavers though with 2 support ults, but that Queen ult could shut down both of those immediately.
And you can't count out that pulse bomb.
Great ult. Quick ult. Nova does go down in the fray, but we're in a kiting battle here. Elborg doesn't have much of a shield, takes out Tracer, pulls the Thorn out of the side. This is the moment when you want to get aggressive here. Do not stay on your back foot in your spawn. And Chronically Late is having none of it. Nima might finish this up by themselves.
I think they're gonna back up and take the reset.
It's a good decision.
Yeah, no need to risk it. You know, no need to make a
They
hero
are
play.
on. Not much you can do fighting that close to the enemy spawn. Especially, you know, with the rest of your team had already played it off. Pizza goes down really early. It's a back foot here for Chronically.
Yeah, I'd be wanting to get real aggressive here if I'm Eldwarf. Really just capitalizing the advantage you got.
Take advantage of as much space as you can here because you have to get this card progressed. Tracer's looking for Pulse again. Alex goes
A
down.
retaliatory 10 on the a retaliatory shatter on the Kitsu.
Lots of ults coming down here. Looks like 3 coming down. All for
Cypher
naught.
trying to finally.
Great response. Nima gets hit very early here. Eldwarf is walking forward pretty low. DRK gets that pick on Nova. Ryan is down here and it's looking like a slaughter fest.
Yeah, that early pick is just so much of a threat.
Needs exfil.
You
Let's
know,
stick with it.
just can't leave your backline unattended. You've got the
Nima gets a pick here. Nima gets another one. Nima gets another one. Nima just taking over here at the end
that
as they
DPS
walk
duo
all the
just
way in.
slaughtering.
Destroyed.
2-1 to the side of Chronically here. Great execution.
This ends now. Calculated. 2 down. On a roll. I warned you.
Beautiful play from Nima here. Great execution of the overclock.
Yeah, I mean, those two just kind of like 2 peas in a pod. Nima finds that open space and Dark forces him out of the cover, out of corners. It's really tough to come back when those when your DPS are just on a roll like that, in sync.
I bet that mouse is on fire right now for both of the DPS of Chronically Late.
And honestly, you know, the real issue there is just it's this momentum. You got to pay attention to the momentum on that on push maps like that. You know, Beavers had some really good fights that they came through and won quick, and you know, get some early picks. They come back with the bot, and just Chronically Late just resets real quick, and you just got to keep that momentum going. But it's really difficult.
Mm-hmm. I think we're going to see a great response here from Beavers, though. I don't think they're going to take that one lying down.
I mean, you saw how they can play in the first map. They were all on, you know, firing on all cylinders.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they just moving as one unit. And that Tracer ban is really going to hurt because Dark has been on a roll, and seeing how he's going to have to adapt. You know, getting icing the kicker, for instance. And that Ryan ban in response.
They showed us they could play that Xion, though.
Yeah, no, I believe they can adapt, but it's really just it hurts to get your pick that you're just, you know, going so smooth on.
The hand is very hot on the Tracer.
Oh yeah. And
Ryan
L4 for
Tracer
Reinhardt.
ban. Overwatch 1.
There's some cutthroat banning going on here. We're in it to win it. And you know, unfortunately, when it comes to Flashpoint maps here, I'm expecting to see a Servasa pick, but I don't know if I want a Servasa pick with a queen on the table like that. This is not a bad selection.
See it. We might be going to Sorabasa here.
Atlas is the pick for the Beavers.
Oh, we don't do ban for that would make sense. There's only 3 maps.
Yeah.
Atlas.
I think Atlas is not a bad selection if you really want to play that brawl. There's a lot of forced chokes, and the Sim TP can get a lot of value here and still shut down the queen.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, Sim is back on the field here.
The Flashpoint maps, Sim can get a lot of value, especially on that first point where you can just, you know, drop the point, force them to drop, and then TP back up and just have the high ground on them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real difficult thing to deal with, especially when you got you know, a big Rhine shield you got to deal with. But fortunately,
well,
they
Rhine's
don't
gone.
have the Rhine. Yeah, they don't have the Rhine to deal with. But I think we're gonna see the Domino, maybe.
I think we need to walk out on the Malga here. I think Malga is the option that they should walk with here, but from previous maps and context clues, it's looking like it might be a Domina.
Got R, and we've got R. Like 2 pirates arguing.
Welcome
Arg.
to Atlas. Initiating match.
Twice. All right, here on Atlas, Fogsy knows my opinion on this map here, and it is not very positive. Interesting to see what they're going to come out on here. A lot of people do like Winston here, so...
Yeah, you can get a lot of value out of out of those little, short high grounds, Winston, we usually think of him as like a dive character for the bigger high grounds, like the Gibraltar, the Dorado. But even these little high grounds can really just get a lot of value out of a 4-second cooldown to jump.
It looks like a queen mirror here. Beautiful.
Queen mirror. We didn't get the Rhine mirror, but we do get the queen mirror. So we'll see. Kiri on both sides. Only difference is the Juno and the Lucio. I think the Juno is going to be a little bit more risk reward. Got a lot more healing output, but not quite as much in terms of the speed versatility.
Beavers have a very aggressive comp here. They're gonna want to get active here pretty quick, but it's looking like they're backfooting here. That is not how they want to play this. Jay's on a nice ult angle here with the on-run. Gets taken out very quickly by Nima on the cast. Pizza takes out Disciple. A little bit of Kiri on Kiri harm.
Yeah, we got a first fight win for Chronically Late here. And then they go under. I think we're gonna see that Sim TP up onto high ground when they drop.
Oh, Sim gets executed before that can ever happen. Nova's down too. It's quick with Jay, Nelix, and Nova going out so early in that fight. This Disciple gets Helldiver out, but Nima is not letting that happen without a response.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still seeing this, they took a little pain in the change, but the cast, Genji, you can see him starting to wake up and remember who they are,
Exactly. We're quickly back on the point here. OT fight here. We can't let this go up quick. High Noon coming out from Nima here. Doesn't kill anyone.
Trying to get everyone off the point, it seems.
DRK just going wild on the back line with that Genji. And they
That's
clean
something you always
everything
gotta worry
up.
about. You got a Tracer player, chances are they dabble in a little Genji.
Always gotta have it in the back pocket, Ball Junkrat swap here from the Beavers. It looks like we're grasping for straws. Throwing it at the wall and see what sticks.
Seeing a bit of confusion. Ooh, excellent dive on a DRK there.
Very quick to get him out of there.
Isolated.
Great wall. Beautiful queen ult. Just quickly takes it over, takes the space with the response to the Kiri ult to just finish it out. And they quickly cap the second point.
Yep, quick swap. Simty, basically a neutral fight in terms of ults because we were gonna swap anyway. I don't really see the point in staying the Sim when you got the ball. Your goal tries to change there.
It's just a beautiful execution from Chronically here.
Self-preserving beat. You greedy, greedy man.
The blade coming out here, but he's very, very low. Forced to deflect for the entirety of his blade. Heat response here from Nova. Let's see if they can take something out from this. Dwarf looks like he's having a bit of struggle here on the ball. Jay gets taken out by Nima. And Nima just walks forward.
Ball's a good stall, but not when you're by yourself.
Cap number 2.
Flashpoint
for Chronically here as the saxophones grow louder and louder. It's just quickly.
Yeah, you got the
getting
symphony
taken away
playing.
from them. Mine's in choke here, but if you ask me, it was not a great usage here. A bit way too early for this fight.
Yeah, I
We
think
got
we're trying
Riptire
to
coming out though.
open up the choke for our team to walk in and just trap onto the queen.
Lucio
It
is
doesn't seem to
taking
get
straight off
noticed.
the map.
Like a gentle rain.
Dwarf gets one and leaves.
My ultimate is
Max
charging.
5 here. Ult economy is looking a little less than even for the side of Beavers, but
I think they can still pull this one out of the fire. They just need to find their footing here.
yeah, if they execute a dive like
Great.
yeah, good pick onto Kiriko.
Junkrat did a lot of damage to that backline there.
They're on the
Yeah.
point. Send them packing.
Ball's a little too focused on some stuff he shouldn't be right now.
Yeah, this queen
Points
is hurting on the
still
point,
goes
just
their
not
way.
getting focused.
And it's just over. Early pick for the side of the Beavers, but it just doesn't matter.
4 ults on the side of Chronically Late. Coming up on a 5th.
One
Only won
team
the
fight to
match.
go as well. Oops the ball away. Ball slams on
Some
the
early
point here.
picks, and I think
No Suso. Here he TP's out. Stacked very hard on this back. We're gonna not contest.
almost ripped off the map.
Because that's just in time, but it's just the ball, and it is over. 3-0.
Double kill.
They take it. Chronically Wait when map 4. Taking it 3-1.
I mean, they tried to stop that momentum with the Tracer ban. I don't think it was, I don't think it was bad, but really that Queen was quite an issue. And then you protect ban that tank. You force them onto, something they're not used to. Tracer won't be able to find opportunities if you can just focus the weak parts of the team.
The hand of
I think we took
DRK was a little too hot. Didn't matter if you banned the Tracer or not.
Yeah, and don't discount Nima.
Nima had
This is,
an excellent game there.
his
not
partner
dying
in
at all.
crime. The two of them just viciously picking apart. And then
It's like a
Quet,
surgical
their Lucio player, getting Nima to where he needed to be. Helldiver taking the pressure from the front, and Pizza coming in, with that Kitsu. Yeah, they were just firing on all cylinders by the end of that game.
Found their footing very early in this game.
Yeah, easy in lockstep.
Aye. Are we hot? All right, it looks like we have an interview from Chronically Late's Pizza here in a moment. All right, hello, Pizza. Nice of you to join us.
Hi, thank you so much.
That's an excellent game from you guys.
Yeah, I feel like we played pretty well, and so did the other team. We were really impressed with their strats.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you gotta be feeling good about that one. We were
For sure.
noticing how synergistic y'all seemed. How long have y'all been playing as a team?
Well, this is our second ever game with our tank. Because we've been looking for a tank for a few months, but the rest of us have been scrimming every week pretty consistently for like 3-ish months.
Yeah, that'll do it. The consistency, I mean, really helps.
You guys look very, very coordinated out there. I'm very surprised it's your second time playing with this guy on tank, because everything looked quite synergized between you all.
The secret is a lot of yelling in VC. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we make it a point to everyone has a voice. Make sure everyone's listening to comms, and keep it calm.
Great strategies, honestly. It was beautiful. I thought your guys' response there on the map 1 to the Rhine, after getting walked down on that first point pretty hard, and just stalled out, was very good on that second point. You guys did strongly to respond and continued to respond the entirety of the game.
I think we were genuinely just super shocked, and we didn't know what to do for the first round. We just decided to play slower, see what we could do.
What about that C9?
We were so angry. a lot of frustration, but honestly, I don't think we were gonna full capped anyway, so
Yeah, there's no point in playing the blame game at that point. You know.
we forced off, like, GG's to the team. They forced us off the point. Nothing we could have done there.
Yeah. I know the sim TP is always a very interesting one, especially when you're not used to playing into it. What was y'all's thought process when y'all wanted to deal with it?
I think mainly our first call was to just try and disrupt the TPs, and then after that, on King's Row, we're just like, let's just play how they want, flip the map, and try to play better.
Don't fight the current.
Just give them their turn and then take ours after.
Yeah.
And it worked very well. Your guys' response quickly found your footing against the sim TP, and let it be known that you weren't afraid of them rushing at you.
Yeah, that's the tempo we want. The faster we play, the faster we thrive. That's how we feel.
Yeah.
Well, do either of you have any more questions for Pizza?
What's your favorite pizza topping?
I'm from Canada. I would say the Canadian pizza. It's bacon bits and mushrooms. Can't go wrong.
That's a pretty good one.
Okay, I have a follow-up question on that though. What is Canadian pizza? Us Americans aren't familiar.
It's just the bacon bits and mushrooms.
Oh,
it's
okay,
not like anything
okay,
different. It's just that's what they call it.
There's like New York style, Detroit style. I had to get my facts straight, but
Yeah.
all right. Well, Pizza, thank you for being here for the interview. I think that is going to be it for tonight. GG's to yourself and Chronically Late. Well played tonight, and we hope to see what you bring to the table next week is equally as strong.
Thank you so much for having me. GG's to everyone. Can't wait to see everyone next week.
For sure. Peace. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Well, that is going to conclude the events for this evening. I think a heck of a match between Chronically Late and Wild Beavers. Wouldn't the two of you agree?
Absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it seemed really back and forth. for the most part, but then I think Chronically Late just maybe started a little bit slow and they picked things up. I mean, Push and Flashpoint, they looked really dominant, but up until that point, I felt like for the most part, it could have been anyone's game. So hoping to see Wild Beavers kind of look back at this, reflect, and continue to improve as they're going on throughout the rest of the season here. And Chronically Late getting a heck of a start, and definitely that big impact that we were hoping to see from them. Getting that 3-1 victory over Wild Beavers, and hoping to continue to add some W's in the columns as opposed to L's, and excited to see them work their way through that.
I see Beavers coming back very strong from this one. They had a lot of potential here on this one, just some small mistakes between them. They'll come back.
For sure.
Momentum is a really big thing to come off of. When you lose that momentum and you lose that steam, it's really difficult. It's not indicative. Like, every team struggles with it. So I could see Beavers coming back and, in a potential rematch, coming in full force.
Yeah. No, I'm excited to see what they bring to the table in their next match. And same for Chronically Late. They came off, like I said, a little bit sluggish. I'm excited to see what they do moving forward to kind of get that jump start and get things underway faster. It looks like Wild Beavers may have a bye next week, and Chronically Late is going to be also on a bye. We have some rescheduling to do in the Contenders division, so we'll get that figured out later. But in their next match, the next match that they actually get to play, so Wild Beavers is going to go up against Riff Rats, another team that is new to the Odyssey. A couple familiar faces, though, and then we have Chronically Late going up against... Man, where is Chronically Late? I found them. Don't worry. No one worry. Oh, did you have something to add?
No.